Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Boy, have we got a treat for you today. This is the Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG located on the south spawn of Lakeville. This one is under the command of Chickens 1003 of the Arty clan. And yes, he has appeared on Klaus Kellerman, so he's another one of the rock stars, including a few of the others who've also appeared on that channel. Yeah, it's quite a collection of them now. It seems Klaus likes the replays that are being put up on What Record and Salty Jedi website. So, yes, I think he's actually beginning to like some of these games. The Bishop, 149 of them actually built, and it's got a 4.5-inch howitzer. The actual one had a 25-pounder main gun, but this one's got the 4.5-inch. Now, it's capable of doing 450 alpha, 28 millimeters of pen, and 2.2 meters on the burst radius. The standard reload 12.37 seconds. He's got a reload of 10.35. He's ready to go. First target, B1. It's nicely situated here. You can get shots on the enemy tanks as they make their way up, but he's got to take into account the lead on target there. Okay, that guy's moving quite quickly, even though the B1 doesn't move very quickly at all. Only about 30 kilometers an hour maximum speed. They were quite slow, but if you've ever seen one, there was one at Tank Fest one time, and it actually moved quite fast in my view. I was very impressed with the B1 when I saw it at Tank Fest. I mean, it's not as big as some of the other tanks that you see on a regular basis, but it was impressive in terms of, I think the Germans, when they first saw the B1, well, they saw it sometime before, but they had a tough time trying to take it down. In fact, it's one of the reasons why they had to develop the Marder, to have a tank gun that was capable of penetrating the armor on the Char B1. Well, DW2, De Brucksparken, didn't actually get produced, but he's absolutely getting hammered here. B1 at the back. I think that is the one that actually came forward, and now he's gone back. Nice shot. That one landed on the front of the vehicle. You can see there's a hole there. Is he going to get the kill shot? Almost loaded. Rounds out. Just misses it. He was a bit further away there. So we're getting a bit closer because the enemy's getting further away. This is a short-range Arty, and it's one of the things you have to learn in the game is to play a short-range Arty where you are incredibly vulnerable when you get closer to the enemy. See, most people don't understand that. You get very little armor on an Arty because it's basically just to protect the crew. The howitzers are actually quite heavy things, and this little Arty was made on a light tank, which of course was the Valentine tank, and I think that was on purpose by the Panzer Die Ausführung J. He deliberately rammed him because you can see he was moving to try and make sure that he smacked into him. The enemy's coming in from town, and we do have a spotter, an M8A1, but you can see here that Chickens is setting up a nice welcoming party for them. Now, if this M8A1 keeps them lit, then he should be able to smack them about a bit and give them something to think about. Okay, Kehoe, just the other end of the valley, but he's gone already, and our teammates are almost at the enemy cap area. In fact, oh, an enemy has turned up. It's a Wolverine. Now he's auto-aiming on, I think. Where is he? No, he's going to do it manually. That's out. No, that wasn't fully dialed in. He got a bit of a rescue bloom just at the last moment there. And his target is basically on the move, but just a little bit of lead. Perfect. Got the engine bay. Didn't kill it, but you can kill Wolverines with one shot. I did so today myself. Just put a shell directly into the turret and they're toast. Well, that one's definitely coming on strong, and I think we're going to have to shotgun him at close range. So, a bit of fun. Oh, look at that. Left him on only 4 hit points. The M8A1 gets the kill shot, and he's a bot, by the way. This game does have bots in it. There's only 5 enemies left, and it looks like most of them have actually gone to try and defend their cap area. Now, I had the feeling that Chickens is now going to try and move up on the enemy that is coming this way. The bot's gone off to have a quick look. I think he just got spotted, and that's why he pulled back. Okay, the aim... I don't know why he did that. He's parked himself side on. We did get spotted, so there is somebody there, and that's why the M8A1 pulled back. It's a Panzer III Ausführung J. Now goes the aim. Oh, he's going to play this like a certain other Arty player, Hossballs. He plays like this as well, but he drives while he's aiming. I know, I do it myself now sometimes as well. Rounds out, direct hit, 186. Oh, he's punishing them. Go for it. Oh, it landed in the mantlet. It actually hit the gun and the mantlet. Rounds out. Another hit, 69. That's it. Follow the target. Give it a bit of lead. Just let it lead a tad. Okay, he's stopped. Oh, he gets another hit, 206. Well, we lost the M8A1, I'm afraid. But we do have a Chihi directly behind us, so he can spot for us instead. No, that's not going to be the kill shot. But that guy is still there on minimal hit points, and we've still been spotted again. So there is somebody down. Oh, he got a blind hit. He took the guy out with a blind hit while he was pulling backwards. He fired the round into the same spot, and the guy was still there. So yes, I think he's used up all his RNG for the day with that shot. Oh, trees going down. Somebody's there. He indicated it. The Chihi's looking. There's only 2 enemy tanks left, a T1 Heavy and a Valentine. There's the T1. Okay, the Chihi is a real player. He's in the Gallo clan. Rounds out. Good hit. Hit the rear of the vehicle. The T1 Heavy's a bot. That's why he's got his rear end to us. Side scraping on a building like that, not advised. But it is a bot after all. Fires another one in. That wasn't fully dialed in. He took a 75mm round from... I think it's 75. No, it's a 76mm round, I think, from the T1 Heavy. Seem to recall. He fires in at the same spot. We didn't see the target because he was unspotted at the time, but he pops forward, reacquires. The view range for this RT, 250 meters. Another hit. 116. Pecking him to death. He's tracked. Go for it. One more. Rounds out. It's not a kill shot, but it does make him a one shot. The Chihi can't kill him. Not at the moment, but we can. Rounds out. Oh! RNG says, no, you're not having that one. It went long. The Chihi got another shot. Can we get the kill? He's almost auto-aiming. Yes, he gets it this time. And that is the last kill of the game, and I think he's happy for that one. Here's the end of battle results for the first replay, and it's an ace tanker for Chickens 1003 of the Arty Party and the Bishop. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14 in this one. And he also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game overall. A win rate of 6,723, which shows that he was super Unicum standard with his firing and overall performance. We look at team score, we can see the highest damage was 2,313 hit points. So he really knocked them for 6 to get that high caliber at tier 5. The second highest damage in the game actually went to an M5A1 Stuart that we never saw. He got 1,802 hit points of damage, and that's a real player. And the third highest, well, that goes to the M8A1 on our team, who actually got a Spartan and 1,728 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, the high scorer was the M8A1. He got 4 kills in that game. 3 kills went to the M5A1 Stuart on the enemy team, and 2 kills went to Chickens, the Chihi that was working with him, and the Largo on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it's the M8A1 on our team who did the best with 898. 833 went to Chickens, and the next highest after that turned out to be the Chihi with 584. He fired 25 rounds in the game, Got 15 direct hits on the enemy, none of them penetrated, but he did get 19 splash. Damage 2,313, of which 595 were at more than 300 meters. So most of the damage was done at close range and in sight of the enemy in some instances. He did receive one hit. It was a penetrating shot from the T1 Heavy. He also got 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 136 hit points of damage assist. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 33,170 credits from the game, and he also got 1,874 experience points out of it as well. And he said it was a wicked game, ace tanker, 2.3k, epic blind shot. Well, the blind shot was, yes, that Panzer Die, who he thought was actually pulled away, but he fired the round in general direction, and the guy was still there, and he took the round and blew up. So nice shooting in that sense. But he kept going. He stopped playing this game, he got the results, and he decided to play another one. And that's the battle we're now about to see. The second replay is on the Siegfried Line, and we're on the North Spawn. Game on. Now, sometimes of the evening on the NA server, you do find a lot of bots, and that's what we've got in this game again. You can see the bots, they're the ones with the colons in front of and after the names. It just happens to be that NA server doesn't have a whole lot of players, and so sometimes it's difficult. They have to fill in the gaps with NPCs, non-player characters. But they are tanks, and they can be quite deadly sometimes. Okay, let's see how he's going to get on in this one. Sitting behind the bunker should give him some cover. Is he going to get much closer? Well, it appears so. He's a bit in the open out here, but let's see what he can do. Well, first target, Type 95. Gets a hit, 189, a good one. Waited for the reload, could get a kill shot here. Waiting for it. Yes! RNG says yes on that occasion, he gets another kill. Okay, who's next? T1 Heavy. We had problems with the T1 Heavy the last time. That one landed close enough to get some splash. The enemy Arty in this game is a Fifi, so he does need to watch out. The 105 FH18B2 has got a very good reload time, and therefore he's, well, in quite a bit of danger. Type 95, rounds out, looks good, lands behind him, but it did track him. Okay, he can get a kill shot. Rounds out. Yep, that's a kill shot. Landed on the engine deck and blew him apart. Okay, looking for another target. He likes this T1 Heavy. I think he wants to have a go at this one. The guy pulls out just in time. Now, there's a KV-1 slightly over to the east, but of course he would take quite a few shots to take down. You can probably see that KV-1 now. The thing about the Bishop is that it can launch shells almost over buildings and into targets that are hiding behind them. Oh, we can see the T1 Heavy, and I don't think the T1 Heavy knows that he can be seen from that angle. So, yes, if he parks there and stays there, then he can get a shot, but I think he was thinking about it. Okay, he is going to go for the KV-1 after all. Okay, close. Okay, anticipated the guy was going to go further. He didn't. But the guy has been set alight. He is burning. Go for it again. Rounds out. Thing about burning tanks is that if they are burning, it means that the fuel's probably been knocked out of the fuel tanks and set alight. And once they burn once, they can usually burn again. And he has! He's got another fire! He set the guy alight again, but he didn't get the fire the first time, but he definitely got it this time. And oh, he got the kill this time. So that's 3 kills now. And he's looking around for another target. M8A1 on the move. Probably not going to hit him because he's moving too fast. You have to give a lot of the lead if you want to hit target. He's looking around for another target. He's found a Matilda. Slow moving, but they are very, very tough to destroy. Okay, the Germans found a lot of difficulty trying to destroy Matildas when they first came across them. That's another reason why they wanted the Marder. Because, of course, the Marder did have the ability to penetrate Matildas. But they had to use either a 75mm gun or the other guns that they did have that had high enough penetrations. Another hit, this time on the Cruiser 495. That was a good one. Cruiser 4s don't have much armor. They are very, very vulnerable. He's now spotted the T1 Heavy again. Oh, no! M8A1 spotted out in the wilds. And he's in the grasses. And, oh, so close to getting that one in the cockpit. If you get a tank destroyer in the wild that's basically hull down, tried to hide, you can normally aim the shell for their turret and put the shell inside it. But that guy's gone missing. There's a BT-7 out in the field, but of course I think our Panzer IV Ausführung H and the M5A1 Stuart will probably be able to take him out. Cruisers coming through the town. There's another M8A1. No, that one was aimed at the spot where he was. And the guy's moving about a lot. Try at that spot there. Rounds out. Here we go. Oh, he took that one. He watched that shell go in and it definitely hit. There's another M8A1. I'm not sure if that's the same one or another one. That guy's been hit on the mantlet. It's probably the one he did hit. And it's probably the one that was in the grasses as well. He moves up and he takes another hit. 193. He's 1,600 hit points now. So it's almost another ace tank game. Su-85 out in the field. Okay, gonna get a shell. He suddenly saw another target, the BT-7, who's rattling around the town, taking out our bots. Now that BT-7 is a Unicum player, so that's why he's doing it. He's basically taking advantage of them. He probably doesn't realize that Chickens is capable of taking him out. But that BT-7 is getting rather lonely. There's only 5 left on his team. Now, when we do go into the town, that will make us a short range because we'll probably only be able to shotgun unless we go to one of the corners. It also does make us kind of vulnerable to the BT-7. However, when we get to the south side of the city, it'll open up for us to actually get shots on the enemy. And they've just lost the BT-7 to our A-20. And the A-20 on our team is a real player. Okay, there's the Fifi, just been spotted. I think we might be just in range, so it's worth giving it a shot. He's trying to get closer. That will restrict his field of fire, though. Okay, he can hit him, but it's a long-range shot. The guy's just fired. He's on the move. Lead the target. That's it. Gets a hit. Engine deck. The guy's going to go down, and he has gone down. There's few enemies left for us to hit. Now we've got this Su-85. He fires. Snap. Oh! He didn't get the kill. The Su-85 was taken out by the Wolverine, but there's 2 enemies left, and one of them is an M10 RBFM, and he's out in the field. The other one is a Chaffee. There's the M10. We don't know where the Chaffee is. He could be on the east side of the city area. This is going to be a maximum range shot. This guy's a sniper. He's using the bunker for cover, And this could be a sniper shot to win the game. Oh, win this kill. And he does get it. Yes. Sniper shot. And here's the chappie, the last person to kill. Can he get it? The guy's gone in for a ram. We're almost loaded. Oh, we just missed it. Can we get this shot to win the game? He's badly wounded. He's retreating. His engine looks like it's out. Rounds out. Blind kill. Wins the game. Second game. He's won. Well, I think you know what this means. That's 2 ace tankers in a row. Back-to-back games, back-to-back ace tankers. He managed to get the ace. He also got a fighter badge this time for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5 in the end, 1 short of getting a top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 17. And he got another high caliber. So both games were ace tanker and high calibers together. Yes, so did it again. This time the win rate was 7,766, which, if I recall, is actually bigger than the last one. Yes, that was 6,723. So he's increased it in his performance. Back-to-back aces. So, yes, let's have a look at the details and see what he got. 2,003 hit points of damage. That was the high caliber. Second highest scorer was the KB1 on his own team, 1,987. Third highest scorer was that M10 RBFM on the enemy team, the sniper, sitting up in the nest, shooting at people down below. He got 1,891 hit points doing that, and he must have felt fairly safe sitting up there, shooting down on them. When it came to kills, he's got that one too. 5 kills went to chickens. 3 kills went to the M10 RBFM and the SU-85 on the enemy team. And 2 kills went to the KV-1, the A-20 and the Wolverine on his own team. And only the Fifi on the enemy team managed to get 2 kills. When it came to base XP, unfortunately he was beaten this time. The A-20, because he was doing a lot of spotting, got 1,027. I think we can see that. Yes, 882 on the spotting. And of course he was tier 4, whereas the Bishop is tier 5. And therefore, oh no, he's actually tier 5 now. When did the A-20s become tier 5? I always thought they were tier 4. They must have bumped them up a level. Anyway, he did get spotting. That's what assisted him to get a better IP, better XP. And 948 went to the KV1, 801 went to chickens. So he got the top in 2 again and missed out on the third one. So let's have a look at detail. 31 shots fired this time, 12 direct hits, none of them penetrated, but he did get 15 splash. Damage of 2,003, all of it at more than 300 meters, so he didn't do any close range shooting in this one, although it almost seemed like he was about to with the SU-85. 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, 5 were killed, 199 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 26,311 credits from this game. And he also took away 1,820 experience points out of it as well. So 2 good games in a row. Do you reckon he can get a third? Well, he did send me in another replay. It's also in the Bishop. So let's have a look at that one. The next game is on the North Spawn of Steppes. And this game was played a few hours after the last 2. Game on. Where you can see that he's very confident about moving forward to get closer to the enemy. And you have to in the Bishop, because otherwise you're not going to get any good hits on their tanks. In fact, you have to work out exactly where the best spots to go to are to get shots on the enemy without the enemy seeing you. So in a sense, you have to act almost like a TD, not an Arty. But he's definitely going to try and get close, and I think he's going to try and use this mount to actually shoot down on the enemy who are actually coming up the east side of the map. Oh, no, he's not going to go up here. He's going to go down below. Well, it's a rugged little craft. Of course, it's made from the Valentine 2, which is the Arty that was actually sent to the Soviets. The Arty, the tank that was sent to the Soviets. They actually used it in the Battle of Moscow when they were trying to fend off the invaders in 1941. So in December of 1941, there was Matildas and there were Valentines fighting in the streets of Moscow against the Panzer IIIs and the Panzer IVs. That previous one was a direct hit. Oh, he's got a kill! A blind kill on the BT-7. He got a big hit, a penetrating shot on the Panzer III Signal Arts. And he's narrowly missed hitting the DW2. Or DW Spy, I should say. Or DD Spy. Rounds out. Direct hits. Yep. 158 from that one. I'm looking at the list, trying to see, is it a bot? It is a bot. Rounds out. Another direct hit. And the guy goes down. The B1 will probably use his wreck for cover. No, he doesn't. He's turning around and trying to retreat. In fact, he's a bot as well. Now he's using the wreck for cover, but the Panzer II has got behind him. Rounds out. No, that was bad RNG. Now you can get him this time. Just aim for the front, and he drives through it. He'll get it. 166. He got track damage as well there. Now aim directly. Oh, he stopped. These guys are being very unpredictable, but he does get the kill shot. So that's 2 kills he's had from this position. The enemy hasn't even seen him yet, and he's getting closer and closer to them. Now that M5A1 Stuart that's actually in the trench, going up the gully, going up the middle, he must be within range, and he definitely is. Rounds out. Let's see if this hits. It's a kill shot! 3 kills! Oh, he's going for it again. He wants to do the same again. Dominating on the battlefield, Arty. This is why the Bishop can be so much fun. In fact, a certain Arty hater on Steve Walsh's show today, yes, I'm talking about Tommy, he says that the Bishop is OP. And that guy has a 3-marked Fifi. He's got a 3-marked 105 FH18B2, and he hates Arty. Well, he says that he actually 3-marked it because he was it was a bet that he had to. He doesn't like Arty, you can see. Tommy really dislikes Arty. But honestly, the fact that he's got a 3-marked Arty means that, you know, he should love it. Rounds out. Close. Now, can he take out this VP? Here we go. Let it settle. Rounds out. Looks good. Yes! Engine deck. 196. Go for it again. We've lost sight of him. Oh, he fired blind and he looked away. He didn't get the kill. Now he's getting so close now that he might actually get spotted by the enemy. He's looking around. There's a Mitsu 108 somewhere up ahead who's close, supposedly the closest one to him. We don't know where he is. Our teammate haven't got close enough to spot those guys. We can see the KB222 over on the west side of the map, and we could potentially fire at him, but we're firing blind now at the place on the minimap where the Fifi was last seen. The SU-85 hasn't spotted him yet. Will momentarily. Use your eyes ahead of the target, and you should be able to spot him. And in fact, now the M8A1's a better target. So, there's the Fifi's been in sight again. Just misses that guy. Goes for the Fifi. There he is. He's gone. KB222 took him out. Okay, the Mitsu is in the heights above the cap circle. So we've got 2 enemy tanks up there. He fires one on the move. He's getting dangerously close to the enemy, and that Mitsu has now decided to come down and shoot from low level. He's going after our SU-85, but he gets taken out by him instead. Okay, so the enemy is up here. above our teammates. KV-220's coming in, but now the M8A1's decided to come down. Rounds out. Kill shot! That's 4. Now, can we get the KV-222? Lines up, rounds out. That was taking into account the lead on target because he was moving. He's trying to get the aim right. That's better. No, that's going to miss. This guy's very erratic. He's not moving as he should. Okay, we're aiming now. This should hit. Does. That would have tracked him. It didn't. You can see where it's landed. It was on the front, on the side of the tank. That M5A1, oh. Well, it was the KV-222 on our team who finally got the last kill, and the game is over, and it's another victory. Well, sadly, this one wasn't an ace tanker, but it was very close to being one. If he'd actually taken out the KV-222 and some of the other tanks at the rear, I think he probably would have got another ace. But it was a first class anyway. He also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 20. And yet again, he got another high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And his win rate was even higher than the last time, 7,985. If you remember the previous one, 7,766. And now he's gone and done a higher one. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, the highest damage was 2,122 this time. Second highest damage was the SU-85 with 1,125. And the third highest damage, well, that turned out to be the KB1 with 1,058. When it came to kills, he got that one. 4 kills to chickens. 3 kills went to the KB222 on the enemy team. 2 kills went to the SU-85, the KB1, and our KB222. And when it came to base XP, this time he did get the top. 775 with 651 to the KV-222 and 616 going to the SU-85. So on this occasion, he did get the top in all 3 columns. He fired 23 rounds on this occasion, 10 direct hits and 3 penetrating shots, 12 splash. Damage of 2,122, all of it at more than 300 meters. No close range shooting on this one. 8 enemy vehicles damage, 4 killed, 74 hit points of damage assistance. Now, he did get a mission completion reward of 55,000 on this game, but he still got a profit of 83,858 credits. So even if he hadn't actually got that mission completion, he still would have made a profit anyway. He also got 4,069 experience points, and that included a mission completion of 2,326. So 3 games in a row. This one on the Steppes map, the second one on the Siegfried Line, and of course the first one on Lakeville. And Chickens is really on fire with the Bishop. He's almost trying to emulate Hospals and get his 3rd mark of excellence. I'm sure he will get it eventually if he carries on at this rate, because he's getting ace tanker after ace tanker and high results and high calibers and everything galore. It won't be long before 3 marks will appear on that barrel. Hope you enjoyed those games. It's always fun watching the Bishop because of the trajectory, the speed of fire, the fact that you have to be close to the enemy, the risk. It's a good Arty to play, and it's a great Arty to start out the British line with. So please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.